this cause by donating and participating. Some of you would be running, some of you would be walking like me, and I also want to recognize the participation of some international guests. We have among us Major General Dr. Nouri from Tyre Heart Institute. He has just received an award from the College of Physicians, Ottawa. I congratulate him on behalf of the organizers of Run for Vaughan, and I thank him for his participation. And thank you again for participating. I hope you would enjoy this run. Thank you.
Thank you for that. I would now like to invite the President of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association in Canada, Mr. Tahir Ahmed Sahib, also to say a few words.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. May peace and blessings of Allah be upon you all. Good morning, everyone. So I would like to present the brief introduction of Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association. It is an auxiliary of Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat, and it works under the guidance of His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad. May Allah be his helper. The main cause that have been given to Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association are two. One is that to build that connection with of a creation with a creator. That's the first cause that have been given to us. That's the first objective that we have, to establish that connection. The second objective that have been given to us is to serve the creation. And for that, the second cause, I just explained few of the initiatives that Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association have taken during this year, and also it's for past many years that we are doing these activities to support the mankind. By the grace of Allah Ta'ala, this year and the last year, like in 2 years consecutive, we have donated more than £1 million food to more than 150 food banks across Canada. And for last 2 consecutive years, by the grace of Allah Ta'ala, the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association have organized several blood clinics, and by that we have donated more than 1,000 units of blood and plasma to the blood clinics last year and this year, and by the grace of Allah, now we are the 3rd in across Canada in these rankings. And also for those who are less fortunate and those who are facing the severe weather of Canada as well, they are sleeping on streets. For those, we try to serve the hot meals. When there's a harsh weather, we try to provide them to the blankets as well. So several activities have been conducted to support those people. Now coming back to these charity runs, I want to say that this was the first run that we had from where we started, from the journey started for our charity runs. The Run for Vaughan is the oldest run that we are running, and to support this Vaughan hospital. Now from here, you can see the Vaughan Kodaluchi hospital as well. So this is the best location to hold the Run for Vaughan. Now, from expanding from this first seed that was grown many years back, by the grace of Allah Ta'ala, now we have almost 29 charity runs organized across Canada. So at the end, I just want to say thank you to everyone who are here to participate in this run, all the runners, all the dignitaries, and especially want to thank all the volunteers as well. So they have done exceptional efforts to make this run successful. May Allah Ta'ala bless this run for all of us. And those who are physically fit, they have the energy, they can join me in 1K run, the 1K fun walk. And those who have health issues, they can do 5K run. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Tahir Ahmed Sahib, for that. Next, I would like to invite a very good friend of the community who has continued to support us through many of our efforts, His Worship Mayor Stephen Del Duca. Mayor Stephen Del Duca has been serving in his capacity as Mayor of Vaughan since we'll have another applause before he begins to speak. As Mayor of Vaughan since 2022, He previously served as the leader of the Ontario Liberal Party from 2020 to 2022 and was an Ontario Cabinet Minister from 2014 to 2018, first as the Minister of Transportation and then as the Minister of Economic Development. He represented the riding of Vaughan Woodbridge in the Ontario Legislative Assembly from 2012 to 2018, and he's been helping and supporting the run through his mayor spirit of generosity. So please welcome Mr. Mayor.
Well, good morning, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. For me to be here with all of you alongside my colleagues from Council, Deputy Mayor Linda Jackson, Local and Regional Councillor Mario Ferry, Local and Regional Councillor Gina Rosati, and of course, Ward 1 Councillor, and we are in Ward 1 right now, Marilyn Ayafredi. This is such an exciting occasion, Mr. Malik. I just want to begin by saying to you, and through you to the entire community, we owe you such an incredible debt of gratitude. It's a spirit of great thankfulness that I certainly feel this morning to think that it's been 21 years since the very first run for Vaughan, and even more than that, to recognize, as was mentioned just a moment ago, to know that as a result of that very first initiative, that very first seed that was planted right here in the city of Vaughan, that now through the great work of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association, that right across this country, there are runs for Vaughan, runs that are happening. They should all be called the Run for Vaughan, even out west. This is the best city in Canada, of course, so they should all be called the Run for Vaughan. But to learn today that there are 29 other runs that happen across this country, but it all began right here in the city of Vaughan, is truly extraordinary. And of course, the support that's being provided to the Cordalucci Vaughan Hospital. I was saying a bit earlier today, like all of my colleagues, I can remember when the Run for Vaughan was occurring before we even knew for sure we were going to have a hospital, before we had the approval, before we had the groundbreaking, which really helps to illustrate how the Ahmadiyya Muslim community has been there, has always been there to help build our community from the very, very beginning. And to me, yes, of course, today is about raising funds for Cordalucci Vaughan Hospital. It's about bringing so many people together, but really and truly, it's about building community. It is about building community, welcoming old friends back to a very familiar place. I said at the Canada Day celebrations, every time I come to this site in our city, I feel like I'm back home with family. That is certainly true today. So I want to thank all of the volunteers. I want to thank the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association, the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat. I want to thank Zohaib. I want to thank Mr. Malik. I don't have the words to adequately convey my gratitude to you personally and to everyone who has worked so hard to make this magical event happen now for more than 2 decades. I'm just going to finish off by also acknowledging that this year, from our Spirit of Generosity initiative, we are providing support in the amount of $15,000 for the 2024 Run for Vaughan. It is our honor to do so, and I'm going to commit right now the same amount for 2025. I'll make that pledge right now. $15,000 for 2024, $15,000 for 2025, and I look forward to celebrating and working closely with the Ahmadiyya community for so many more years to come. Thank you very much and enjoy the run.
If I can request Amir Saab and our president to please join us on the stage, and the member of provincial and federal parliament as well to join for the check presentation, please. Anna Roberts, Stephen Lecce, and MP Francesca Sorbera, please, and Laura Smith as well.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for that. I'd next like to welcome another warm friend of the community, Anna Robert, MP for the King Vaughan riding since 2021. We are tremendously grateful for her support, and I invite her to share a few words with the gathering. Please welcome Anna.
Good morning, and what a wonderful day to have a walk for a very important cause. This 21st anniversary is a testament to the community and to all the organizers for your work and the importance of this activity. Not only does it benefit the community, but it also benefits each and every one of us. And I am proud to be here on behalf of the Parliament of Canada to present to you your certificate for the 21st annual Walk for Vaughan, and for many, many more to come. I want to recognize all the organizers, and I know I don't see Zohab. Where's Zohab? Zohab, thank you very much. He keeps us in line to make sure that we're all here to support. So to all the organizers and to the president, Mr. Malik, I want to thank you very much for including us and for all the work that you do for our community. It's a blessing and an honor to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Anna. Next, I'd like to call another dear friend of the community, Stefan Leche, who is the current Minister of Energy and Electrification. He has served as the Ontario Minister of Education from 2019 to 2024. A member of Progressive Conservative Party, he is the member of the Provincial Parliament for King Vaughan, representing the riding in the Legislative Assembly of Ontario since his election in 2018. Please welcome Mr. Stephen Leche to the podium, and I would also, alongside him, Laura Smith, I believe, who's serving as the MPP of Thornhill. So please welcome.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's absolutely amazing to be here with Laura Smith. We are so proud to see the young people of our community stepping up to help support the Cortellucci Vaughan Hospital with $1 million pledge that could only been achieved if young women and men didn't make a difference and want to leave a legacy in our community. So I want to honor the young people at the Run for Vaughan. I want to thank Zohaib and Mr. Malik and the leadership team of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community for demonstrating the very best of Canada, because without you, we would not have had that hospital. And I was proud to stand with you just a few months ago where Laura and I announced, beside that amazing hospital, that the province is going to be building Canada's first medical school dedicated to graduating family physicians, which is a massive step forward for local healthcare, better healthcare closer to home. So it's an honor to serve. Thank you all for your amazing support for this run, for this community, and most importantly, Mr. Malik, thank you for your continued leadership. We are better off for it, and we all appreciate your continued belief in the next generation. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and a very positive run.
Thank you, Minister. I, too, want to pay tribute to Mr. Malik. This is an incredible journey, and just think 21 years ago, and the mayor and I were actually looking at the list, 29 cities that are now host to the Run for Vaughan. That is incredible to think 21 years ago, this was the epicenter, this was the start, and this is the community that does it. And for them, we are so grateful. I know Minister Leche and I have volunteered with the Ahmadiyya group, and you know, they have such positive intent for everyone in our community, and we're so grateful. And thank you, everyone, for being here today. I know that it's a journey we're all here to take, and I'm happy to be here for the next 21 years, and I think Stephen is as well. Right? Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Minister Leche and Laura. Our next speaker this morning is Councillor Marilyn Ifredi. She's a dear friend of our community and a very long-time supporter of the Run for Vaughan initiatives. She is also serving as the honorary chair for the Run for Vaughan. So please welcome Councillor Marilyn.
Good morning, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Are we ready to run and walk this morning? Yes, come on, I want to hear this. Yeah. Okay, I've already done my 1K because where I parked the car is at least 1K away. All right, so anyways, we've got great weather. This is perfect, not too hot, but we always have good weather for the run. I see a lot of people here who are not from the Ahmadiyya community. I want to welcome you here. I want to tell you that you are participating in what I call a premier fundraising run, one of the best in all of this province and maybe even in all of Canada. And you're going to enjoy today. You're going to have lots of fun. We want to see you back because this is not going to end today. It's not going to end when the commitment to the Cordalucci Hospital has been paid. This will continue for decades to come. And Mr. Malik, I want to thank you for the vision that you had over 21 years ago to start this run. And contributions have always gone back to the community. So I thank you. I thank the team that you have organized to help with this run, to make this happen. Our office has been honored to be part of this, to help with the logistics. I do have to put a shout out today, she's not here, my assistant, Gina Champa, who Zohab has probably more emails to her than he has to his wife or anybody else, because there's a lot of work that needs to go into an event like this. So I want to say thank you first and foremost to everybody who's participating, because without you, we don't have a run. So thank you, have a great time, look forward to seeing you next year, and thank you for the contribution to our beautiful hospital.
Thank you, Councillor. Next, I'd like to call up Dr. Nikhila Ravindran, staff gastroenterologist at Mackenzie Health, and she's been the past president of the Mackenzie Health Professional Staff Association as well. She's here representing Mackenzie Health and the Mackenzie Health Foundation, so please welcome her to the stage.
So thank you very much for that introduction. It's such an honor to be here today and to see so much community support from the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, and to see how many people care so much about healthcare, about providing support to Cordalucci Vaughan Hospital. I want to thank the Run for Vaughan Chair, Zohaib Malhi, and the Honorary Chair, Marilyn Yafredi, Vaughan's Ward 1 Councillor. Without your support, none of this would be possible. And it's a really tough act to follow, given how many great speakers and great community support we have here today. With the support of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, we've raised $2 million to help to support our medical surgical unit. This unit is equipped with smart edge technology. We're able to give better and great care to our patients right here in our community in Vaughan. And that means that people don't have to travel far away to get care for illnesses where they should have family support, where they should have everyone who they need nearby. So your raising this money allows us to give this excellent, exceptional quality care right here. And we're really looking forward to working with you closely as more years come. A community is it's a sum of the people who are part of it. And unless everybody here is able to contribute and to care about giving back, the spirit of generosity that you all display today is so amazing and so important. Thank you for supporting us, and we look forward to working with you for many more years.
Thank you for the great support from
distinguished guests, Member of Parliament, city officials, participants, volunteers, sponsor, our frontline heroes, which is York Region Police, Vaughan Fire, York Paramedics. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May the peace and blessing of God upon you all. If I can request our National President, Amir Shah, to join us on the stage, and our Youth President, Tahir Ahmed, to join us on the stage. We're just starting with our check presentation, and thank you for our generous sponsor. First, I would like to call upon the stage our title sponsor, Line Health, the team Line Health, to please join us on the stage. $30,000.
Thank you. Lion Health, the total donation, Amir Shah, from last 2 years is $80,000 and $20,000 in run for Brampton as well. The beneficiary is William Osler. Second, if I call upon Team Ecom, their check of $5,000. Next is Trentos. The next is Team Trento National. Please come up and present their check of $5,000. Next, if I can request Team Sheldon Holmes to present their check as well. Again, just want to thank Gina Rosati, sorry, one more, my bad, our very good friend of the community, and this is his second sponsorship. Khurram Kalaswat, please come and present your check. Neotech for their 10,000 donation 2023 and 2024. With this, I would just like to thank all the generous sponsors for their generosity and making this run a successful one. I like community services on my left, especially the President, Mr. Pandey, and VP, Mr. Sajal, Vaughan Tamil Heritage, Team RBC, Vaughan Soccer, York Paramedics, Azerbaijani Community, Filipino Association of Vaughan, Vietnamese Association of Vaughan, Chinese Association of Vaughan, and our very own trustee, Mr. Nadeem Mahmood. Thank you.
Thank you for that. This brings closing ceremony, and right before we do begin the run, it is our custom to end with a silent prayer, and so I request our national president of the community, Mr. Lal Khan Malik Sahib, to lead us in silent prayer. All guests who are present are free to join us in any way that they feel comfortable. So may Allah bless this event, and I'll request the national president for the silent prayer.
Please join me in the silent prayer. Ameen. Thank you.
Can I have one? Can we clear up the pathway, please, for the runners? Can we clear up the pathway for runners, please?
I can do that. Sorry. No problem. That's okay.
Answer bhai. Okay, for all the 5K runners, I will count to 3 and then we'll start at 3. Okay? Can we clear up, please, all the cameramen? Yuki! How come you're following us? 1, 2, 3. Great. Let's go. Holy cow. Go. Line up, please. We'll start at 10 seconds. 3K, 1, 2, 3. Go, 3K runners. Can I have all the 1K please right now? Thank you. Once again, the 1K route is we'll go straight forward, left on the Jane Street, and then we'll take a U-turn at Preston and Jane intersection, and we'll finish right here. Count to 3 and 3 will start. Step forward, anybody want to step forward? Okay, at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
Mr. Ferry. Regional Council, join us, sir. Sure. Mayor, come on.
Mr. Perry, come on in.
You can walk 1,000 steps. You can 5 blocks.